Hi, it's Toby from Divorced Lifestyle Design. The topic of today's message is the idea of persistence. We've had a lot of debate recently on the Facebook community over the influence of time and the importance of time as we recover through divorce. And persistence is one of those characteristics that I think is really important to try and capture, but it's also one of the things that's most difficult to harness when you're feeling down, when you're feeling stretched or you're feeling challenged. You know, it's really hard to maintain persistence and to keep going when times get tough. There are a couple of quotes I wanted to share in relation to this, as one I particularly enjoyed from Einstein, who says, "I'm not smart, I just stick with problems for longer than anyone else." And there is something in that, I think. Sometimes when you feel like you're struggling for the natural resources to tackle a problem or a situation or an issue, perhaps something in your divorce that's particularly hard, you're struggling to adapt, struggling to help your kids through it, it can be about the persistence. It can be about just knowing that you've got to carry on regardless and that you don't really have an option, but more so that you actually relish the opportunity to carry on and keep trying, and knowing that you keep trying and having that as its own reward, and ultimately believing that that will see you through. And there's another quote that I shared on the Facebook page this week. It's basically along the lines of, you've got to keep the faith because the most amazing things happen just at the point you're about to give up. Maybe that's a coincidence, maybe that's just the fulfillment of something. You know, you've been trying and working hard at something for a long period of time. All of a sudden you get what you're asking for, you get the outcome you desire, and you see the rewards from your persistence. But sometimes the hardest points at which we feel the need to carry on are when we're struggling, when we feel the difficulty and when we're struggling to carry on. And you really need at those sorts of times just to make sure that you are giving it your everything, sticking with things, exerting that persistence and maintaining the belief that you will be all right, that you will come through this, and ultimately you're moving on to bigger and better things, which is of course our goal as part of the Divorced Lifestyle Design movement, to thrive and not just to survive. So if I can ask you to just keep those two things in mind this week, perhaps I'll mention those quotes again beneath the video so that you've got them in their unadulterated form, and maybe have a look at those and think about those and see how you can apply them in your life. So until next time, it's Toby here from Divorced Lifestyle Design, and I hope you keep thriving and not just surviving, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.